What if I told you that winter just might be the best time for you to visit Berlin? Specifically the time between New Year's Day and Easter. But if you were to ask some grizzled local Berliners, they might tell you to stay away. That Berlin's winters are notorious for having overcast gray skies, cold temperatures, and short days. And that the city is in hibernation until the spring. But I would tell you that these locals are wrong. Well, about the last bit at least. Do you like to save hundreds of euros, pounds, or dollars on discounted flights and hotels? How about small crowds at museums and popular attractions? Or easy-to-get dinner reservations? Then this video is for you. Hello, I'm Steve from Experience Berlin Tours. I'm your local Berlin guide. And as a parent with kids in school, I am tied to the school holiday schedule. But if you have more flexibility to visit Berlin on your own turf, then consider visiting in the winter. And I will make the argument that Berlin just might be at its very best in the dog days of winter. So let's get started. Less than pleasant weather means more time inside. And in this area, Berlin does not disappoint. Berlin has roughly 170 museums, including its famed 5 here on Museum Island. Likewise, some of the city's most unique and popular attractions are indoors, such as the Reichstag, the TV Tower, the Berlin Cathedral, which is behind me, and Schloss Charlottenburg, just to name a few. Add to that sporting events. Both major football teams, FC Union and Hertha, play regular season games in the winter, as well as Alba, Berlin's basketball team, and the Ice Bears, Berlin's hockey team, both of whom play indoor games during the winter. Why not take advantage of Berlin's many spas and wellness centers? On Booking.com alone, there are 38 hotels in central Berlin that offer spa and treatment centers. And if shopping is your thing, Berlin has KaDeWe, the Kaufhaus des Westens, the largest department store in Europe. It's sort of Berlin's Harrods. And each winter, Berlin hosts over a dozen major trade fairs and film festivals, all taking place either at Berlin's convention centers or at indoor venues throughout the city. And don't discount Berlin's nightlife. Berlin's legendary clubs are fully operational in the winter, and you will find a wide variety of bars, theaters, and music venues that Berlin is famous for. Now, nobody is going to mistake German food for French, Italian, or Thai cooking. And Berlin is a big city with a bustling international food scene. However, there's something about traditional Germanic dishes that just pairs well with a cold climate. And if your palate appreciates meat and potato dishes all doused in creamy sauces, even just a bit, then dining out is probably going to be one of the highlights of your trip to Berlin. From the roasted Schweinehexe or its boiled local version called Eisbein, veal, pork, and chicken schnitzel, sausages of all kinds, all paired with potatoes, boiled, fried, or even served in dumpling form, or as a noodle called Spätzle. I created a map of Germanic restaurants, including Bavarian and Austrian, all throughout Berlin that have been recommended by members of my Facebook group. I will leave a link to this map and to the group in this video's description below. Okay, we all know it. One of the key reasons for these discounts is the weather. Let's get something straight. Berlin's winter weather isn't great. But we're not talking about Siberia here. And the Germans have a saying, there's no such thing as bad weather, just wrong clothing. So pack smartly. Daily afternoon high temperatures in January and February will be around 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. That's the upper 30s to near 40 degrees Fahrenheit. With evening and morning low temperatures around -2 to -3 degrees Celsius, that's around the mid to upper 20s Fahrenheit. Things warm up in March with an average low of 1 degrees and a high of 9 degrees Celsius. That's a low of 34 to a high of 48 degrees Fahrenheit. There is about a 33% chance that you will need an umbrella. About a third of the time it feels wet even without the rain, and another third where it's sunny or partly sunny and mostly dry. And snow is not a big deal here. Even when it does snow, which it did last night, we got approximately 6 centimeters of snow, it doesn't stick, as you can see. The chances of snow or other inclement weather here interrupting your travel plans are very low, but I won't vouch for weather elsewhere. And because Berlin is located 52 degrees north in latitude, the sun hangs low on the horizon. This means just 8 hours of daylight in January, moving up to 10 hours a day by March. On the other hand, on sunny days, you have a much longer period of the golden hour. Now, I'm not a photographer, but something about this feels potentially appealing. Now, check out more Berlin travel tips with this playlist here, or follow me on some Berlin walking tours with this playlist here. And if you're looking for a tour guide here in Berlin, my contact details will be in the description below. See you in the next video. Tschüss!